Exercise 5.2, question number 3, first subdivision. Find the equation of the hyperbola foci plus or minus 2, 0 and eccentricity is equal to 3 by 2. ஸோ அவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா ரெண்டு ஃபோக்கே இருக்குல்ல, ஒரு ஃபோக்கே வந்து 2, 0, இன்னொரு ஃபோக்கே வந்து -2, 0. எசன்ட்ரிசிட்டினா E is equal to 3 by 2. ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம இது வச்சு இது எந்த மாதிரியான ஹைப்பர்போலான்னு பார்க்கணும். ஸோ let me draw x-axis and y-axis. So I am drawing x-axis and y-axis. Now let me mark the foci. F is 2, 0 and F dash is -2, 0. ஸோ இந்த ஹைப்பர்போலா இப்படி இருக்கும். இந்த எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸில் இப்படி இருக்கும் ஹைப்பர்போலா. இப்போ இதுலேருந்து நமக்கு என்ன தெரியுது? ஹைப்பர்போலா வந்து இட் இஸ் அலாங் எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ். டிரான்ஸ்வர்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ் இஸ் அலாங் எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ். டிரான்ஸ்வர்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ் இஸ் அலாங் எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ்னால் அந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் எப்படி இருக்கணும்? எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர் பை ஏ ஸ்கொயர் மைனஸ் ஒய் ஸ்கொயர் பை பி ஸ்கொயர் ஈக்குவல் டு 1. டிரான்ஸ்வர்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ் இஸ் அலாங் எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸ் அப்படின்னாலே எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயரில் தான் ஆரம்பிக்கணும். x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. நம்ம வந்து எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலான்னா distance between the two foci f dash. f dash is equal to நம்ம ஃபார்முலாஸில் பார்த்தோம் 2ae. ஸோ f dash is equal to 2ae. இப்போ இந்த ரெண்டு ஃபோக்கைக்கு நடுவில் இருக்கிற டிஸ்டன்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். நான் அன்றைக்கி சொன்னேன்ல, இந்த ஏதாவது ஒரு கோஆர்டினேட் சேமாக இருக்கும். இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா y கோஆர்டினேட் சேமாக இருக்குது. அப்போ x கோஆர்டினேட் சப்ராக்ட் பண்ணால் நமக்கு டிஸ்டன்ஸ் வரும். ஸோ 2 minus of -2. ஸோ 2 minus of -2னா 2 plus 2. ஸோ 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. ஸோ I get 2ae is equal to 4னா from this if I divide இந்த 2-ஐ 4ஆல் டிவைட் பண்ணால் I will get ae is equal to 2. Next, I can substitute the value of E. What is the value of E? 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 equal to 2. So A is equal to, take this 3 by 2 to the other side. So you have to write a reciprocal 2 by 3. So A is equal to 4 by 3. I know A value. I know E value. I can find out B square by the formula A square E square minus 1. So B square is equal to 16 by 9. A square, இதை ஸ்கொயர் பண்ணுங்கள். 4 square 16, 3 square 9. So 16 by 9. E square. E square is 3 by 2 square பண்ணா 9 by 4 minus 1. So now let me simplify. 16 by 9. Let me take LCM. 9 minus 4 by 4. So I will have B square is equal to 16 by 9 into 5 by 4. Now do the cancellation. When I cancel, I can cancel 4 and 16. So I will have B square is equal to 20 by 9. 4 5s are 20. So I will have 20 by 9. Let me substitute this B square value and A value here in this equation. So my final equation is x square by a square. You will have 16 by 9 minus y square by b square. What is b square? 20 by 9 equal to 1. Let me write this as reciprocal. So 9 will go up. So I will have 9x square by 16 minus 9y square by 20 equal to 1. So this is our answer. Exercise 5.2, third question, second subdivision. Find the equation of the hyperbola if the center is 2, 1. One of the foci is 8, 1 and corresponding directrix is x is equal to 4. First, we have to identify the type of the hyperbola, whether transverse axis is along x-axis or transverse axis is along y-axis. For that, let me mark the center 2, 1. So first let me draw the axis. So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. 2, 1. 2, 1 will be somewhere here. So this is the center. One of the foci, 8, 1. So somewhere here you will have the foci 8, 1. Now next, directrix. So this is center 2, 1. So 4 will be somewhere here. Directrix means it will be a line like this. Okay. Now we are going to draw the hyperbola. So the hyperbola should be like this. Okay. So from this we will get an idea. The hyperbola is having the transverse axis parallel to x-axis. It is not along x-axis. When it will be along x-axis? When the center lies on x-axis. Now it is above x-axis, and if you draw a line through center and foci, it is parallel to x-axis. So you have to write the sentence: transverse axis is parallel to x-axis. Remember, you should not write along, you should write parallel. When you will write along? When it is lying on x-axis. Now it is decided the transverse axis is x-axis, means it should start with x. But the center is not 0, 0. Whenever the center is not 0, 0, the formula is x minus h whole square by a square minus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. Where you know h and k are the coordinates of the center. So what is h here? 2. What is k here? 1. So this you can write it as x minus 2 whole square by a square. Similarly, y minus 1 whole square by b square equal to 1. Now you will understand the difficulty. We have to find out a and b. So if I find out a and b, this equation is complete. So in order to find out a and b, let us see the clues given in the question. This is the directrix, x is equal to 4. So first let me find out the distance between center and foci. Center and foci. We know it is AE. Already we have learned these formulas. Distance between center and foci will be AE. Now how to find out the distance? I told you always one set of the coordinate will be same. So here 1, here also 1. So forget about that. The remaining two numbers you subtract. Here you are having 2, here you are having x coordinate 8. So 8 minus 2, what is it? 6. So you will have AE is equal to 6. So 1, 1, any particular situation, any one of the coordinates, either x or y will be same. You have to leave that, and the remaining you have to subtract. So 8 minus 2 you will have it as 6. That is AE is equal to 6. Let me name this as equation number 1. Okay. Now let us proceed further. Let me find out distance between center and directrix. Let me mark this point as Z. Okay. So let me find out the distance between center and directrix, which I am denoting by C is Z. Always the distance between center and directrix is A by E. So center and directrix A by E. Let me find out the distance. So here x number is what? 4. Here it is x is equal to 4. So the x coordinate is 4. Let me subtract 4 minus 2. So I will have 2. Let me tell once again. To find out the distance between center and directrix, the x coordinate is here 4 and the x coordinate here is 2. So when I subtract this both, I will have the answer 2. And this is my second equation. Now let me multiply first equation and second equation. So what you will have? AE into A by E equal to 6 into 2. So which when you simplify, this E and this E will be cancelled. So you will have a square equal to 6 twos are how much? 12. So I get a square value 12. Now I have to divide these two equations. Let me divide first equation by second equation, that is AE by A by E. Same manner here also let me write 6 by 2. This A by E, when I take the reciprocal, what I will have is A E into E by A, because denominator, when I write it in this direction like multiplication, I should write the reciprocal. 6 and 2 when I reduce, I will have 3. You can see this A and this A getting cancelled. So I will have E square is equal to 3. Now I know what is A square. I found out what is E square. Next I have to find out B square. What is the formula for finding B square in hyperbola? B square is A square E square minus 1. That is A square. A square is 12. E square is 3. 3 minus 1. That is 12 into 2. 12 twos are how much? 24. Now I have found out B square also. B square is equal to 24. So when everything is ready, just substitute it in this particular step. So what is our final answer? X minus 2 whole square by A square. What is A square? 12. Minus Y minus 1 whole square by B square. What is B square? 24 equal to 1. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. Exercise 5.2, third question, third subdivision. Passing through the point 5, minus 2 and length of the transverse axis along x-axis and of length 8 units. Okay. Now let us see the important words. The length of the transverse axis along x-axis. So what it says, it is the hyperbola which is passing through the origin, because transverse axis is along x-axis. So the hyperbola should be like this. They didn't tell parallel, along. So it should be like this. Next, what they have told is, it is passing through the point 5, minus 2. So this point 5, minus 2 is somewhere on the boundary of the hyperbola. Next, one more clue is given in the question, that is length of transverse axis. We know length of transverse axis is equal to 2a. That is the formula we have learned. Length of transverse axis 2a, and they have given it is equal to 8. So from this you will have a is equal to 4. Now next, let me write the equation of the hyperbola. Since it is passing through the origin, center is at the origin, and transverse axis is along x-axis, you will have the equation as x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. So in this, I have found out a square, but b square is not known. So what is the next clue I have to use is, it is passing through the point 5, minus 2. So I can substitute that 5, minus 2 in this equation, and also I can substitute a value. So automatically I will be getting the b value. So let me write it. Substitute 5, minus 2 and a equal to 4 in above equation. Since it is passing through the point 5, minus 2, it has to satisfy this equation. Now x place I have to put 5. X place when I put 5, 5 square 25. A, what is a? 4. So 4 square 16 minus y place I have to put minus 2. minus 2 whole square, minus 2 into minus 2 plus 4. This minus sign is the minus sign which is in the formula. B square I do not know equal to 1. Now let me take the 1 this side. So I will have 25 by 16 minus 1 equal to 4 by b square, which when I take the LCM, 25 minus 16. So 25 minus 16 by 16, and this 4 also I can bring it this side down. So here now I will have only 1 by b square. I have taken LCM, at the same time I have brought this 4 down. 25 minus 16. 25 minus 16 we will have 9. So 9 by 16 into 4, 1 by 4 equal to 1 by b square. So I can write this as 1 by b square is equal to 9 by 64, or I can write b square is equal to 64 by 9. After I got a value, b square value, I have to write the final answer. So my final answer is x square by a square. A square is what? 4. So a square is 16 minus y square by b square. B square is 64 by 9 equal to 1. It's not nice if I stop like this. So let me take the reciprocal for this. So I will have x square by 16 minus 9y square by 64 equal to 1. So this is my final answer.